Hey now, this is Heard It in the Smoke. They kept the porch light on. Not everybody grew up with money. Not everybody had degrees hanging on the wall or fancy cars pulling up in the yard. But the people I come from, the stock that I was bred from, they had something money couldn't buy. They had welcome. They had grace. And no matter what you were going through, no matter how far you had drifted, they always kept the porch light on. I remember it like it was yesterday. That golden glow hitting the gravel road just right. Windows warm, house still, and that porch light shining like a prayer that refused to give up. It did not matter if you'd been gone for years. It didn't matter if you was wrong. Didn't matter what kind of storm you dragged behind you. If you showed up at that door, somebody would open it. And they weren't going to ask you a million questions first either. They just look at you and say, "Come on in, baby. You hungry?" See, that kind of love, that kind of spirit, that's rare now. These days, folks want apologies. They want explanations. Hell, they want evidence and proof of healing. But back then, they just wanted you alive. They just wanted you to know their baby made it home. The ones who raised me, they didn't love with conditions. They loved with conviction. With pots on the stove and quilts on the couch. With gospel low in the background and a slice of pound cake wrapped in foil for later. Y'all know what I'm talking about. They knew life was hard. They knew folks made mistakes. And they knew sometimes all somebody really needed was a place to sit down and be seen again. That porch light wasn't just for decoration. It was a signal, a spiritual beacon, a reminder that even when you felt lost in the world, you weren't lost to them. It meant you could come back without shame, you could cry without judgment, and you could be held without words. To this day, when I light a candle for somebody, when I open my own front door and feel that pull in my chest, I think about that porch light. I think about how many lives it saved just by staying lit. They taught me what covering really looks like, what unconditional love really feels like. And baby, it feels like a front porch on a Sunday evening with the lights still on and love waiting inside, fireflies, and great weather. We sitting on the front porch, y'all. Listen, this is Lady Vasori, and you just heard it in the smoke. Come back next week, y'all, for another episode of Heard It in the Smoke. Talk to y'all later.